Hello again. How good is your endgame? Could you solve this with only a few minutes left on the clock, say if you found yourself in this position? White to checkmate in 5 moves. Well, just let's quickly go through it. The pawn cannot move, and it wouldn't do you any good to move the bishop, because if you move anything other than the king, black's king is going to escape. So you need to take the opposition here with the king. That's point number 1. How do you do it? Do you play the king here, here, or here? This is the question. Where would you say is the correct square? And why? The problem is if you go here, you're moving away from this side of the board and you're giving him too much latitude. If you move here, you're still not covering where you need to be. What you need to do is you need to take the opposition diagonally like that. Now then, you're restricting black there in this Rex Solus study to 2 moves. Let's first of all look at him coming this way. He moves like that. So what do you do now? Evidently you want to free this pawn up. That's 1 move on either side. 4 moves to go. Where do you put your bishop? It can only be played to 1 square if you want to checkmate in 5 moves. Like I said before, it'd get away. So you're wanting to stop him getting away. Well done to anyone who spotted this move. This is the right square because you're controlling here. And now you see, if he comes here, he can't go any further. He has to go back. So if he does come here, we push on. And like I say, he has to go back. You promote this to a queen with check. If he comes here, checkmate. If he goes to either here or here, it makes no odds. It is checkmate. Again, that's very straightforward. Let's just go back for a moment and look at that position again. We've played king f3, king g1, bishop c3. We've looked at coming this way. What about if he goes this way? What do we do then? Well, of course, we still push on. There's no risk of stalemating him here because he has latitude. Now, if he comes back this way, he ends up in the same position as before. You just queen the pawn and you mate him. So he has to go this way. So you queen the pawn. And then if he comes back this way, it's queen g2 mate. If he comes here, then it is queen g4 mate. And that is a checkmate in 5 moves. So no problem with any of that. So let's just put all of this back for a moment. That is the starting position. King f3. Now we're going to try king h2. Mate in 4. Would you do it if you played here? What do you think? Just study that position for a moment. Well, congratulations for anyone who's worked out. No, you wouldn't. Because just think about this for a moment. When he comes this way, we play here. When he comes this way, by implication, we play the other way. That's right. It's this square where we must play. Now, let's just prove it. If he comes this way, no, he's not going to get away. We push on. He comes here. We queen the pawn. And in that position, he's forced to come here. And then we go back. And you notice how the bishop is controlling d2. King is controlling e2. And the queen's controlling the back rank. And that is checkmate. Let's just look at this. After king f3, king h2, bishop h6, we've looked at coming this way. What about coming this way? Okay, pawn on. Comes here, we queen it. And if you noticed, if instead of doing that, he'd come here, it will be the same result. He's going to get checkmated on g2 or g3. If he comes this way and he goes here, do you see why we need the bishop there? Down here would be of no use. And that is a very interesting and instructive endgame. And I hope it's of value to you should you ever find yourself in a position like that, because it would be quite a shame to throw away a win like that and lose on time. It's so easy to do it. I've lost games on time many years ago, and it was an agonizing experience. And with a little bit of technique in advance of the situation, you can save yourself a tremendous amount of agony. I trust you enjoyed that one. Many thanks for watching, and goodbye to you.